Hi, my name is Sandii and welcome to my verbal justification of my lesson planning. This is an assignment as part of our middle school pedagogy class taken for Uni SA in 2025. The first quality teaching model dimension I would like to discuss is quality learning environment. The first element we chose for quality learning environment is engagement. High engagement is identified by on-task behaviours that signal a serious investment in classwork. We chose engagement because when starting a new topic, students need to be invested in this new topic. The best way to do this is by finding something that the students are already interested in. Our strategy for engagement is the choice of topic that we chose. Our unit block is on Newton's laws of motion, which traditionally can be very dry and mathematically focused. By choosing sports science, we hope to engage these students that would otherwise see no relevance to this topic. Almost all students have experienced sports in their life by either playing or watching, following their local team, and can find something that they can relate to. According to Haddam, Main, and Pendergast, students are more interested in learning when it is something that interests them. The second strategy that we will use to implement engagement in this lesson is random group assignments. We plan to start a lesson with a myth or truth activity. Students will be randomly assigned to groups by receiving a piece of a cut photograph. An example is placed on the slide. According to research by Main and Pendergast, mixed grouping can lead to greater collaboration and peer relationships. This can lead to an overall enjoyment and can improve student engagement and student outcomes. The second element I would like to discuss is higher order thinking from the intellectual quality dimension. Higher order thinking requires students to manipulate information and ideas in ways that transform their meaning and implications. One of the strategies we chose for this element was an activity of myth or truth. Students were randomly assigned to groups in the previous slide. They will be asked to discuss and determine whether the statement on their photo is a myth or a truth. Two examples of these photos are shown on the slide. Bloom's taxonomy states that students that can move beyond remembering to higher order thinking are better prepared for real-world challenges. The myth or truth strategy supports higher order thinking as we hope students will have to consider the information they already have, the information that they gain from the other students in the group, and apply it to the new scenario that's been presented towards them. The second strategy that we will be using for higher order thinking is a gallery walk. Students will be asked to develop mind maps answering the question, what makes a good athlete? Once they have discussed with their groups, they will be asked to undertake a gallery walk so that they will be exposed to other groups' ideas. They will then be asked to reflect on interests and confusions from other groups, and they will also be asked to add to their own mind maps from the ideas they saw on the other group's mind maps. This supports higher order thinking as the students will be evaluating the contributions of other groups and comparing them to their own opinions and consolidating the two of these together. The last element that we chose was connectedness from the significance dimension. Connectedness is evident when learning has meaning and value beyond the classroom and school. Again, here we use the strategy of choice of topic. As most students will have some experience with sports, the learning that they're undertake in the classroom will be directly applicable to their lives outside of the classroom. During the course of the unit, we endeavour to gain insights into the students' activities outside of school so that we can tailor the experience to the students. The second strategy that we will use to implement connectedness is the use of the mind map. Mind maps have both the ability to gain insights into students' prior knowledge on the subject matter, as well as allowing students to participate using what is interested to them. This will lead to greater student engagement and sense of connectedness.